Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to show you how we can use the Xform modifier in 3D Studio Max. The Xform modifier preserves the placement, orientation and scale of any object. I'll explain this with the help of an example. Let's create a teapot. I'll create 2 copies of this teapot so that we can compare the difference. So here we have 3 teapots. In the first one, I'm applying the Xform modifier that you can get under the Parametric deformers. In the second one, I'm not applying the modifier. Now in the second one, I'm scaling the object in the Z-axis. Then I'll just rotate it a little bit and let's move it in the Y-axis. The same thing I'll do with the first copy, but for that we have an Xform modifier here. The Xform modifier doesn't have any parameters. In this we get gizmo in the center. So I'll click the gizmo and first I'll scale it as we did with the other teapot. Then we can rotate it and then I'll move it in the Y-axis. Like this. Now suppose we are not happy with all the modification we did with the object and we want the object back as we had in the beginning. In that case, getting this object back would be difficult, but if we have applied the Xform modifier, it is quite easy. Select the object with the Xform modifier and delete the Xform modifier and get it back. Whereas in case of other one, you will have to try multiple undo. Now I'll show you one more example. Let's delete these 2 teapots and I'll create again 2 more copies. Now in the first one, I'm applying a taper modifier. Let's give it a value minus 0.5 and the curve I can give minus 1.5. In the second one, I'll apply the Xform modifier, and after Xform, let's apply the taper, and we can give the same value, that is in the amount minus 0.5 and the curve minus 1.5. So now we have these 2 teapot which looks identical. In the first one, I'm going to first scale it in the Z-axis, a little bit in the Y-axis. In the second one, I'll have to do the same, but I'll be using the Xform gizmo. So using the Xform gizmo, let's scale it in both the axis. So now we have the original one, source object, and now these are the copies, and we have scaled these 2 teapots. The one is having taper modifier, the other one is having Xform and taper. Now in the first one, if I delete the taper, you get an object like this. Whereas in this case, first I'll delete the taper and then I can delete the Xform and we can get the original form of the object. So the Xform is basically used to reset the form of any object, the orientation, the placement and the scaling of the object. So that is how we can use the Xform modifier in 3D Studio Max. So thank you for watching.